Turn.
All right, Lisa. Lisa, how old are you?
42.
Are you originally from Arizona?
Yeah.
What part of Arizona?
Phoenix.
And what's your situation right now? Are you out here homeless on the streets?
I live in a group home. I've been living in a group home. This is my second year living there. My curfew is at 9 o'clock at night, and I go to class 3 days a week, 3 days out of the week, and 2 days out of the other week. They ask us, they sponsorship us to go to the mall and the museum, teach us stuff in park and stuff like that, so we can become more socialized and communicate with our social skills and stuff. That's what they want. And the program is suicide prevention, La Frenta.
Before you were in that group home, were you living out here on the streets?
I was in prison. I just got out of prison 7 years ago, something like that. I was in prison for 2 years and 3 months.
And you got out of prison?
Yeah.
When you got out of prison, where were you living?
I went through the prison program to get me. I had a counselor, and before I went to prison though too, like I was already on Social Security.
Okay.
But before that, I was on the street though, since I was 15.
Since you were 15?
Yeah.
You didn't have any family out here? Or?
I did, but like I lived in motels and stuff.
How do you end up in the streets at 15 years old? Where was your mom and
dad?
My
mom died when I was 12, and my dad died when I was my mom died when I was 9, and my dad died when I was 12. My grandma died when I was 11.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, but they're all full black or full Indian. I'm the only half-breed, and like I'm the baby, and they don't hear it, and they just don't accept me because they're racial and from their own family.
So you're half and half. What are you like?
Half Indian and half black.
Okay.
I was going to school, prep school when I was younger and stuff. I dropped out of high school at 9th grade, but it was because like people were gonna fight me and stuff like that. I left and stuff, you know. Like, I know that I talked to a lot of caseworkers, and when I get money or trade and pay people to do favors for me most of the time, from favors that people pay me to do for them, the honest straight back gap money and stuff, you know.
So you were getting in a lot of trouble in high school?
No, I never got in trouble. I went there 4 days. They said the next day I came to school, I was gonna get beat down. A lot of people said.
So you only went to high school for 4 days?
Yeah, 9th grade.
And you quit?
Yeah,
and
I dropped out.
You went back to like continuation or
no,
anything
but
like
in 8th grade I was in a prep school, and like they teach you GED. You have to graduate your GED before you graduate 8th grade. Okay. So like I was already up. I already know what's going on, you know. And my brother, he's a nerd. But then he is going to geek, you know, and like no one wants to take care of him because they say, "Girl, we don't hear all educating shit all the time." But like, and like sometimes like he can't communicate that good with me because he's too educated. I'm just too slow talk, you know. I'll explain it, but like everybody used to not teach me certain things, so I know certain things. My dad, because he was in the military when we used to be little, and we used to live with him and stuff, you know. But like I know I heard that like the cartel is just people and stuff, but he's black. But like but he pays his way to be in there, you know, from since he was a kid. But like sometimes like people used to ask me if I was selling dope and all sort of shit. Like I never did something like that, but I used to.
Yeah.
And like,
is it dangerous out here on these streets?
It's like at night sometimes, like in places and stuff, like if you're real alone and stuff like that, like the shadows can start messing with you and stuff, you know. Yeah. So like you always have to put your hands because God says to be there for somebody and explore your eyes into their mind to see you better, to invite you into their world and stuff. But don't do it like this and like that, stuff like that. But like, and he talks and tells us some of our dreams and sleep and stuff. But like sometimes like he just used to remember what the parents hold it up on us when we were little. The main teaching and scolding that we couldn't get out of, or remember, or stop remembering and thinking about that the ideas, the person and the typical personalities that we are today and stuff. And some people just were always people were covering it up and stuff, you know, actively do that and all this stuff. Like sometimes I used to be like, who's his dad? And stuff, you know, because I hadn't seen my brother 4 years went to jail and junior high and stuff. You know, like I didn't know who he was. I know I was just fighting people and stuff, you know.
Shadows. What do you mean by shadows?
Like the shadows that are at the railroad tracks area of Phoenix and stuff. The shadows out there, back shadows, and they bob and stuff and weave and stuff, and they can kill you and stuff. They said though, but like if you keep feeding the dark and going into the dark and stuff, like they'll come after you and never leave you alone and stuff, you know. But like, some people used to saying like living with shadows sometimes is like you're a real bad loner and you don't understand or know it sometimes because like something you just told you to stay to yourself all the time. Everybody kept saying that. Spend your own money to yourself, get high on your own, go eat your own food and all this stuff. Like it was just monopolized the people and stuff, you know.
You said that you get Social Security. What do you get Social Security for?
Because I had taxi accident.
A what?
Taxi accident.
You got in a taxi accident?
Yeah, at the age of 22.
At 22.
21, 22, something like that. I can't remember which one. I think it's 21.
Did they just give you Social Security for the rest of your life?
No, they I didn't get to 8 years later.
Okay.
And after my accident, I got Social Security barely right now. It's been about I've had Social Security since 2008. And I went to court and they kept fighting for me to jail and all this other stuff because I had money on books and people are just like, we know there's some type of person or something that can support you in America, because you're from America, you went to school here before and stuff, and they say you should be accepted for the policies that's going on happens out here,
Yeah.
But like I think that sometimes like when we deny our love and we inner gift the love that we have, sometimes he intakes the stuff into someplace else because it's born blessed again. And you'll never see a person just like that again because you didn't do stuff with them and hunting or being around life and stuff with them because they graduate. I don't know all that stuff that go. My brother was pretty smart than me,
Where were you going right now when I stopped you? Were you going to work or something?
No, I just was hanging out with all the population is that a little more.
With the homeless?
Yeah, homeless.
Just hanging out?
Just hanging out with them.
Is that what you do during the day?
And sometimes I sit there because I need some place to be at besides being down at the shelter.
Yeah.
Because down there, fights are real bad all the time, on the street and stuff, And like sometimes like everyone's just like, get away and just like make them forget about you for a while and stuff,
Yeah.
And like some people just tell me, and even some men and stuff, they don't understand or go away and don't do it no more. So go home or go for a hike because like you'll never know if that motherfucker's just gonna pin out or something on you, But like, I thank God because He helped me with the courage and the building to build myself, to willing to be the building of my brother's steps when he stepped up there and so to get where he was. Even if I didn't get the courses of it, but like, I know that sometimes like you to hold someone's hand and arm to lift up and bounce, and like when they do when they fall, in the military when they fall back like that. That's what I was in. I was at the Adobe, at the Black Canyon, and Durango.
Where was that a school or what?
It's a Phoenix. It's a girls' prison.
Okay.
It's not Mingus Mountain.
Oh, okay.
But like,
so you were in Adobe?
Yeah, in girls' prison.
You ever been to the one in Buckeye?
I got committed till I was 18.
Okay. What is the one in Buckeye, Perryville, right?
Yeah, I just got out there, bro. That's what I was saying. I just got out there 7 years ago, 6, 7 years or something like that. I can't think that good about the exact time.
How was your experience in there? Was it scary?
No, it was alright. More than fishable, but I know that I think God watches me even in closed doors and stuff. He can reach and be in places, and then no one can ever know or believe that it was there. But sometimes like these tell me stories about the end of the shadows times and stuff like that. That person wouldn't exist, or have a married life and world and stuff like that, and to go journey and adventure and try to get a hold of the hand. They'll help with that hand to help the hands come up back to life and stuff again. But because no one believes in rising the dead and a corn like the morticians and stuff, and stuff like that. But say some people can pay somebody to bring that person back to life and bring it back to you. So it's not always going to be a loss, but it's a loss that you evicted right now because someone pretended it to you, It's like you can't even play it like that in life on the street, Like, I don't know.
All right, well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. If anybody tries to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have any contact information that you want to share? Like an email or anything? Cash App?
No. I just be up there and they donate food right here. Sometime in the morning when it gets cold and stuff. So I try to sit where they've done food and I can get something. A bowl of noodles or something. Like sopa.
Yeah.
Like noodles or
You
something.
need some food
A bowl
right
of
now?
soup,
You need some food right now?
I go to the living room home and we get full motion dinner to some stuff like that, trying to sign up for things. But like, I just don't want to go to my group home and nobody that sure and say, what are we doing with that man that's interviewing? Who is you from? There's so many questions that people just, it's a dead answer to like for a lot of girls and stuff. I don't want them to know that about me because they might not let me be a person that got to get that call to enter into my life and stuff again. So I rather keep it a secret. But I won't just because my group home, I have get the food box wherever you're trying to give me or deliver me. You never know if you have a whole trunk full of it, you know?
Yeah.
You can be the intermission man, you know, for some people, you know?
All right, well, thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate it.